Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Charles Sebastian. Welcome you guys to another episode of the DREAMERSPRO show. We'll cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment. We'll give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see it. Let's get straight into the topic here. So, as you guys know, Rich Paul has been like on a hating spree. You know, like he's been on a hating spree. I don't know if you ever played Halo. Like you start going on a killing spree, like dangerous, murder, like just fun, like. He has been on a streak that has a lot of people calling him out. The latest one was when he ridiculously said, with a straight face, like he was actually arguing it like as if he was saying something innovative. He said that Scottie Pippen, I don't understand. Scottie Pippen had a bigger impact on the Bulls winning 6 rings than Michael Jordan. Rich Paul said that, and everyone absolutely obliterated him. And people have been saying, Rich, the more you do this, the more you say things like this, one, it makes you guys look extremely desperate and insecure. But number 2, you're causing people to hate LeBron James more when he has his agent going out there and saying crazy things. Why don't you guys just stop saying these things that you're saying? And you've had various journalists call him out, but now it seems like one of MJ's, I believe one of his former teammates, decided to go after Rich Paul. And boy, oh boy, he did not hold back whatsoever. But before we even get into his comments, today's video is brought to you by our sponsor, PrizePick. The NBA Finals are here, and for me, the basketball doesn't stop once they crown a champion because this summer of sports is genuinely stacked. I have been making all my picks on PrizePicks, America's #1 sports pick app. Here's what I genuinely enjoy about it. During the finals, I'm making picks on points, rebounds, and three-pointers, and then I can stack those player picks with soccer, baseball, or the W, and even bigger payouts. It is simply selecting more or less on a few player stats, putting them into one lineup, and following along within the same app. And it's now available in all 50 states, including California, Texas, Georgia, and Florida. In the finals, this is where legacies are made. You can get in on one of the biggest games of the season and make your picks on everything from points and rebounds to dunks, three-pointers, and fantasy score, all before the champion is crowned. PrizePicks is a preferred partner of the NBA, making every game even more exciting to watch. Download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. Download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. PrizePicks, a preferred partner of the NBA. Great. So you saw that. So before we play this video, it's of Jordan's former teammate, Stacy King. And I want to read the post. It says, Stacy King destroys LeBron in response to Rich Paul saying Scottie Pippen was more impactful than Michael Jordan to try to diminish Jordan. So I want to play the footage for you now. I want you guys to listen to it, and then want to come back and continue on with the show. Take a listen to what was said here.
Well, the reason I brought it up, though, was, this whole thing about LeBron and his minions campaigning to be named the GOAT is just so ridiculous. And for Rich Paul to say something to disparage Michael like that was just crazy.
And the thing I hate about it is like, look, enjoy LeBron while he's here.
Sure.
No one is discrediting what he's done as a player. Just because you play longer than everybody else doesn't make you the GOAT. That you've been able to stockpile points and rebounds and assists because you played 8 to 10 years more than someone else. Appreciate what he's done. There's nothing wrong with him. People saying that he's right up there with Michael Jordan, but you every stat you had to play, an extra 8 years to get it.
It's just the campaigning and the constant thing about
Great. So you saw that there. What are my thoughts about this? At a certain point, people got to take off the clown suit, bro. Rich Paul is not serious. He is not serious. These guys are the Legion of Doom of haters, bro. I'm telling you. I don't know if it's probably because where these dudes is from. I don't know where they all from. It seems like they all from the same place. I don't know what it is, man. Y'all been hating for a minute, dog. Like, and it's not just with MJ. It's with the Kobe slander. It's with slandering LeBron's teammates. The most recent one was Austin Reeves. It's like, yo, why don't y'all stop? This looks so desperate. And then the worst part is you're not even saying things that people can agree with, that people can say, okay, I can see that. You're saying crazy things. And the new thing that I've noticed is that LeBron fans this is a very desperate fan base to prove to people that somehow LeBron is on Jordan's level or somehow he's even better than him. That they're trying everything. They can't do a head-to-head matchup, so then they started trying to attack Jordan's era, who he played against. That didn't really stick because we're done with the 90s. Now they're trying to prop up Scottie Pippen. As if to say, oh, Scottie, they're trying to turn Scottie Pippen into this like as if it was a 1A, 1B situation. No, it was not. No, absolutely it was not. It wasn't Shaq and Kobe. It was not Shaq and Kobe. Like, at all. It wasn't even Shaq, it wasn't even Kobe and Pau Gasol. Seriously. Like, seriously. All Jordan needed was one All-Star. And he went on a winning spree. But if you're telling me that Pippen was more impactful than Michael Jordan, then you're saying that if you replace MJ with just any other All-Star, they're winning 6 rings, you're insane. Because by doing so, you're diminishing Jordan's legacy, which is what Rich Paul is trying to do. That is exactly what his goal is, because he's doing this all in an attempt to bring down MJ just to uplift LeBron. And to me, it looks very desperate and weak, because you can't win the argument based off of the merits. You can't just say, hey, man, LeBron is the GOAT based on this, and that. You're bringing up arguments that people can use against LeBron. And Rich thought it was so innovative. That's the craziest part. He thought he had a Nostradamus moment. He must have thought he was like Neil deGrasse or somebody. He was like, yo, if you take away Skip Jordan, it's like, yeah, but Rich, we can say that about pretty much anybody. So how is that a good argument? What championships did LeBron win when he was in Cleveland the first time? None. Then he went to go join D Wade and Chris Bosh, and all of a sudden chips start appearing. Then he goes to Cleveland. He gets Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love. Chips appear. Then he disappears. It goes back to LA. No Anthony Davis, no championship. Then Anthony Davis shows up with Dwight Howard and all of these guys. Then they win a chip with Rajon Rondo. Like, come on. You could say this about anyone. So how is it a good point? Seriously. It's such a bad faith argument. And Rich is trying to make this argument with a straight face, which makes him come off as extremely disingenuous. Extremely disingenuous. And frankly, a lot of the points that he was trying to make are just sound, they're elementary. These are not well thought out ideas. That's the reason why people are destroying it at every single turn. But now you have Michael Jordan's teammates stepping into the front. And if these guys aren't careful, more of this is going to happen. You already saw Ron Harper do it. And then LeBron had the nerve to be upset, like as if you're not behind that whole we done with the 90s. So knock it off, man. You another hater too. All these, the Legion of Doom of haters. All of them. That crew. Come on, bro. Like, enough is enough with the clown stuff, bro. Like, take off the clown suit, man. Enough is enough, bro. You got a podcast. Say something that can entertain people. Enough with the shenanigans and the and like, enough is enough, man. These are my thoughts.